Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another show of Beyond the Hashes. First off, I want to start off by saying thank you for all the love and support on the last video. It means a lot that you guys are really tuning in. But please do subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what I should be talking about. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. So basically, this past week has been very, very, very hard at practice. Monday, it was hotter than snot. I'll say that. I mean, it felt like you could have melted outside. It was about 100 degrees. At least that's what it felt like. Tuesday, it cooled off a little bit, I feel like. So, it wasn't too bad. Wednesday wasn't too bad. Thursday, it wasn't too bad. But, practice has been good. It's been getting physical, wearing pads. So, definitely getting closer and closer to the season, which is great. And, yeah, just we're competing every day. So we're in camp right now, so of course it's gonna be hard, but we're all having fun with it. It's great to get back in pads. I think we only got 4 more weeks till first game, so that was my week. So it wasn't too much, but definitely a week that I will remember as far as my high school career because it was the first time I really got to experience Nebraska heat. To be honest, it's definitely different out here for sure. But I love it for sure, and I think that adjusting to it now will help me so much more down the line. But besides that, I was talking about the season, how close we are, and how excited I am about it. So, you know, not talking about my season all the time. I might be talking about Nebraska season, but this episode I will be talking about Nebraska season and how excited I am to get to go to these games. So today we are going to talk about which games I am most excited for, what games I think that we can quote unquote upset. Me personally, I think we can beat every team that you see here, but obviously, we gotta be not we gotta be a little more realistic. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna be doing today. I think that it's gonna be a great video. Just because I know that everybody has their opinions on what they think the season's gonna be like, but I feel like I kind of have a different outlook on it just because not only have I been to a lot of these schools, I know a lot of the guys that these teams have, and I know what we're bringing into the season. I really do think that we got one of the more powerful and most game ready offenses and teams and defenses in college football, especially in the Big Ten. So yeah, we're gonna get into this. Starting off with Ohio on September 15th. Um, and also, I'm going to be letting you guys know which games I think I'm going to be at. Obviously, it doesn't say home or away, which kind of sucks. But um, yeah, I do know that these first two are home games. So Iowa, or I'm sorry, not Iowa. My bad, guys. Ohio comes to us. Obviously, I think that that we can beat them. I know Ohio is going to be a sneaky good team. Obviously, it's week one, so just getting all the nerves out and whatnot. But how excited I am for this game, not just because not it's because of who the team that we're playing, but more so just because of it's the coming out party for Nebraska and the new team, and yeah, the first time we're gonna get to see everybody in action, everybody live. So I'm basically gonna be rating these on a scale of 1 to 10 on what games I'm most excited for. So for this first game, I'm definitely gonna put this at about a 7. Just because it's the first game of the season. I can't wait to get back in Memorial when it's full and hearing everybody scream and looking out at that sea of red for sure. Bowling Green next comes to us for Nebraska. This game, it's a 10 out of 10 for sure. I'm crazy excited for this game, and there's one reason only. I mean, you look at this 6 p.m. It's a night game. Obviously, I know that around this time and on September 12th it won't be crazy dark, but uh, it just it's a night game still. I mean, the energy is going to be there. Fans are going to be waiting all day for this game. Um, and once again, it's not more so the game that they're ready for. It's just the environment more so. Knowing okay, it's the first night game of the season, we got to bring the energy. Bowling Green's a pretty good team too. Yeah, they're in the MAC, but you got to realize though, like a college football team is going to be good. Like they're good. They have great athletes. You don't make it to an Ohio, you don't make it to a Bowling Green, you don't make it to a North Dakota without being a good athlete. Like those are still good schools. So you can't take any of these first three games lightly at all. But definitely, like I said, Bowling Green is a 10 out of 10. I can't wait. It's a night game, and Yeah, I think once again, I think we go out and prove what this Nebraska team is like again, and then North Dakota. Not sure if this is home or away, but I know me personally, I'm ready for it too. Just because, like, once again, like you go from 11 a.m. to two night games back to back. In my opinion, that's fire. Like you should come out and be juiced for that. I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10, just because at this point I think I'm gonna be ready for us to get to Big Ten. Big Ten schedule and play like next the following week on September 26th, a Michigan State. Just because, you know, at this point, if we're 3-0, everybody's gonna be saying, "Well, look at who they're playing." Nah, I'm ready for us to go prove it versus the Big Ten now, and really shut everybody up. To be honest, because a lot of people have been talking crazy and 5-7 and whatnot. Like, once again, the people that are saying that, everybody says, "Oh, I have sources inside, yada yada yada." Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Like, this is you don't. Your source inside. That's second. That's like hearing secondhand stuff. Like, you heard from this person that this person is doing this. Like, come on, bro. You don't actually have real source, real credible sources that are feeding you information. Like, so, and my team, my hope for this year is obviously 10-2. But yeah, so first three games, I think we start off 3-0, going to Michigan State. I'm really excited for this game too. Like I said, it's gonna be the first Big Ten game of the season. Last year was a really good game, but I think that we have a little bit of a different team this year now, and I think that we give them belt. To be honest, I really do. I think that this is the first time that the Big Ten is put on notice, and says, okay, yeah, this is the team we can't mess with this year. So, I'm 9 out of 10 for this game. I can't wait. Maryland, I'm really excited for this game too. More so, just me personally, I'm a huge um, Malik Malik Washington, I believe it is. Malik Washington fan. He's the Maryland's quarterback. He's a young quarterback, strong arm. Um, I definitely watch a lot of his film. He's a very, very, very good quarterback. So last year was a good game when they played each other. I think Maryland comes to us this year, so uh, I just can't wait. I can't wait to see obviously a young quarterback with a pretty talented team around him, because Maryland is pretty talented versus Nebraska, and I think that our defense is going to be very good this year. Um, and I really do think that our offense is going to be super unstoppable. Like, we got three true wide receivers that are just starting kind of thing. Not to mention, like, you're gonna have your Quins, you're gonna have Cortez, you're gonna like you're gonna have I think that we have a really good backfield. I think that between Mosey and Jamal and um, Mosey, Jamal, Makai, like Quentin, Tykees, like, you can't go wrong giving the ball to any of them. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna go crazy. So I think that we do start off 5-0. This Maryland game, I'm about 8 out of 10 excited for, just because, like I said, getting that opportunity to see Malik Washington, a young quarterback. I kind of relate myself a lot to him. Strong arm, good footwork, can move when needed to. And it's just tough. I think that we kind of saw that last year in the game. So yeah, I think that we do start off 5-0. Now, going into Indiana, this is the game that a lot of people say is part of the big three, quote unquote, where it's your Indianas, your Oregons, your Ohio States. Um, for this game, I'm for sure 9 out of 10. Honestly, probably a 10 out of 10, to be honest. I think this is a game that is, quote unquote, upset alert. I don't think that it'd be an upset if we beat them, because I truly believe in my whole heart that this is a winnable game. Like, I really think that for all of them, especially going into Indiana 5-0. What I hope is that they're also 5-0 too, because then it could be a college game day experience, and you got a 5-0, two 5-0 Big Ten teams coming at each other and colliding. So I really think we walk out of that game 6-0, to be honest. Then we go to Oregon. I would say that this is like what would be me personally, the best overall team that will play. From their offense, having Dante, and then you have the receiving core that is really good between Evan Stewart, DeCorian Moore. They got a good little tight end over there, number 9. I forget his name though. And then they got a running back that runs strong. So they got a good little defense too. Because their defense was pretty young last year. So yeah, this game I'm about a 7 out of 10 for. I wish that Oregon was coming to us. We go to Eugene though. So for me that sucks, but I really think that for Nebraska that sucks too, because it would be cool to have Oregon come to us. But yeah, I think this could either be a really good game. I think this can be a really good game, just depending how we go into it. But I think that we'll be prepared and we'll make it a good game. But yeah, Nebraska and Washington. Dang, does Washington come to us? I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited for this game too. I say 7 out of 10. I don't really know much about Washington. I know Damon Williams. He was at the Elite 11, so I got to talk with him a little bit, chatted up with him. But yeah, I would say like there's not a whole lot on this game that I was really paying attention to. I didn't even know we played them this year, so yeah, definitely a game I'm looking forward to, just strictly because I want to see Damon play, and he was at the Elite 11, so I was able to get to connect with him a little bit. So yeah, definitely like an 8 out of 10, probably I would say. Then Nebraska goes to Illinois. Not much to speak on this. I don't really. Yeah, you guys know how I feel. Nebraska for sure. Nebraska versus Rutgers. That game, I'm excited for it just because I like KJ Duff. He's a huge receiver from the Rutgers. He's a huge receiver. He was at 07 finals in California, so that'll be fun to get to see him play. I think Rutgers comes to us. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for that game. Probably, I don't know, a good little 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. My excitement. And I think that the biggest reason is because I'm focused on this game next, because up to this point, I really do think it's win. So now we're 6-0. We lose here probably, so we're 6-1. I think that whether we win, I think that we could easily win these 2 games, which would put us at 8-1. I don't know about this one just because I don't know too much about Washington, so I'll put a win, 9-1, if not 8-2. You know what I'm saying? Which isn't terrible. So, and then we go into Ohio State. We could either be 9-1, 8-2, which is great because if you're 8-2, you go ahead, you win this game. Now you're 9-2, you win Iowa. You're competing for a college football spot. If you're 8-2, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, if you're 9-1 going into this game, you drop this one. Now you're 9-2. You win this one. You're 10-2. You're going to college football playoffs probably. If you're 8-2, you drop this game. Then you're 8-3. Then you go into this game, you could be 8-4 or 9-3. 9-3, yeah. Which I don't know. Did a team make the college football playoffs last year with a 9-3 record? I am not 100% sure. But I mean, looking at our strength of schedule, I think that that's reasonable. I mean, you have national championships right here. Oregon is a pretty good team, and Ohio State is a pretty good team. So yeah, and then even Washington had their flashes last year, who was a pretty good team. So if they continue that going, then I think that'll be pretty good. But like I said, going into Ohio State comes to us. Oh, speaking of, I'm sorry. Let me go back to this game, Washington. This is a 10 out of 10 for sure. This is a 10 out of 10 for sure. I mean, look at the date. I don't know if October 31st, Halloween, what happened last year, Halloween. I know the score, but you guys remember what game this was. So yeah, for sure. 10 out of 10. But yeah, Ohio State comes to us. This will be the second time I've seen an Ohio State Nebraska game. The first ever time I saw was 2 years ago when Nebraska went to Ohio State, very close game. I think they only lost by 3 points. So, yeah, I hope that we can get back this game. And then we also get to see, Jeremiah Smith play, Braden Ennis play. So that'll be pretty cool. But I think that this game determines this game, depending how it goes. If it's okay, we're in this game, we're looking good. Even if we drop it, if we keep it close and it's like okay, we're good, we'd kill this team. If it's like either way, I got us winning this game, just so you guys know. If it's like that was, they whooped our butts a little bit. This is a close game, but we still beat this team. And I'm not going to say the team, but we still beat this team. So this game for sure is a 9 out of 10 for me. I'm excited to see it. And yeah, I mean, I think that by the time this point, we could either be 9-1 or 8-2, which then could drop us down to 8-3 or what, 10-1? No, yeah. Either way, I don't know if we win this game, but I think it'd be a great game to see. And then going into this game, definitely this team, we beat this team. Yes, I don't care. 10 out of 10 for sure, just because the magnitude of the game. But yeah, so we're looking at 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 6-1. Now here it gets a little tricky, so I'm gonna say 6-2, 6-2 or 7-1, and then you're looking at 8-1 or 7-2, 8-2 or 9-1, and then I think that it is either 9-2 or 8-3, and then we finish off 10-2 or 9-3. That is my opinion. That is what I think. And honestly, that's just obviously it's a little biased, but yeah, I think that we have the type of team that we can do that. So my question of the day for you guys, though, obviously we just talked about Nebraska's schedule. So I talked about the quote unquote big three a little bit: Indiana, Oregon, Ohio State. Out of those three teams, what are the three? What is that one team that you think that we can really upset and show out we're one of the best in the Big Ten? And if so, why that team and what do you think the score prediction would be? But that is enough for me. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Please go follow me on social media. Instagram is TRAE6 TAYLOR Trae6 Taylor. Twitter is QB6 Trae QB6 TRAE. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see for next week. And yeah, thank you.